When attacking, our pieces need to combine their forces and work together to bring home the victory. Sometimes, our pieces can get in the way of each other during an attack. When this happens, the attacker needs to open key attacking lines, known as a clearance sacrifice. In this position, Grandmaster Mikhail Tal has sacrificed a rook. White's rook and bishop do not look very safe in front of the black king. Notice if the bishop wasn't on g7, White could deliver checkmate with queen takes h7. Grandmaster Tal unleashes an incredible clearance sacrifice with the move bishop h8. White opens up the 7th rank, threatening queen takes h7 checkmate, so black cannot take the bishop. After king takes f7, can you find a forced checkmate in 2 moves? If you found queen takes f6 check, great job. The game ends after king g8, queen g7, checkmate. Let's take a look at another example of the clearance sacrifice. In this position, Grandmaster Richard Reddy has the white pieces. The material is even, but White's pieces are much more active than Black's. Reddy played bishop f7 check, forcing Black's king into the corner with king h8. Black's king is now stuck on the back rank, and Reddy now plays a clearance tactic that opens up the power of the queen and rook on the f-file. Can you find the move? Reddy played the clever move bishop e8. The bishop clears the f-file for attack, and also interferes with the defense of the black bishop on the back rank. In the game, Reddy's opponent resigned. If black captures the bishop with rook takes e8, White has the winning queen sacrifice, queen takes f8 check. And after rook takes f8, checkmate. After bishop e8, if black tries bishop takes c5 check, White wins the bishop after queen takes c5. Notice that black cannot capture White's bishop because queen f8 is still checkmate. Let's take a look at one more example together. So far, we have only focused on line clearance, such as opening up a rank or a file. Another important clearance tactic is known as square clearance. In this position, black makes a serious blunder by playing knight h5. Black attacks the bishop on g3, but now that the knight isn't on g7, do you notice that black's queen and king are lined up on the same diagonal? If only White could move the bishop to the e5 square, black's queen would be pinned to the king. Can you find the winning square clearance idea for White? That's right, White can play rook takes h5, winning the knight and clearing the e5 square for the bishop, an unstoppable threat. Now it's your turn to practice winning games with the clearance sacrifice.